guys, as promised, we're going to take a look at all the new features and updates and the new customization options and try to get more familiar with the new UI. So I'm going to work from left to right, and bear in mind that this is only a desktop version because I don't have VR, but I think VR has similar features. So as you can see here on the top left tab, it's just like a news screen, and this article was from the 19th. So this came out when it first released, and it just talks about the history of Zaccaria, all the new updates, the latest DLCs, Star Phoenix Deluxe, the beta testing that was done, the improved UI, and the new server-based system, which allows for these tournaments. So before it was just based on Steam servers, but now they have their own, and I think that allows them to do more things. So that's the news tab here. So I'm just going to be clicking things to see what's working. Since there's probably some bugs, it might not have anything. So I'm guessing these arrows are just if you have, if there's more than one, that you would just scroll between it. So that's the news tab there. Next, you can see the tables, right? So these are all the collections of tables. They've got these little, it's separated how it was before. So that's nothing new. You got your solid state, your EM, retro, remake, deluxe. You have the new artwork editor, which we looked at with the Viking table. You have your DLC here, the postal DLC from 2022, 2021. You have the award tables from the previous iOS game, Age of Pinballs. What is this? Ooh, okay, here's the special tables and game modes. So you have the new campaign mode, which I was playing previously, because I'm still trying to get this, still trying to collect this table called the Treasure, and you can get it as an award here. Also, I like what I'm noticing here is you have a little preview feature of the table, right? Like a TV. That's pretty neat. Kind of similar to what you have in Pinball Effects as well, where it makes things look a lot better, more like when you have kind of these dynamic environments. You got story mode. Okay, that's cool. I haven't completed it. As you can see here, there's some tasks, right? 17 out of 45. You have the zombie invasion table, which is a fun one. Did a video for that a couple of years ago. So this is the tables tab still, video games. So you have all these arcade games. I like that, how they're kind of, they're made like arcade cabinets. So you got Commander Jack, Hillmaster, Fly Racer, Tank Patrol, Car Trailer, and Tractor. So you have even like a lot of arcade games that I still haven't tried yet. These could be video ideas for sure. But I think a lot of people who play Zaccaria may forget about these, but they're here, which is awesome. So you got that on the video game. Favorites is where you can heart your favorite tables, and they would go here. So I don't have any right now, but we can see how that works. So let's see here. If I go to solid state, right? Let's see. I want to favorite a table. And even within here, they have different, like, sort by machine age, okay? So you want to go to the latest, 1986, machine age. This is, this is by age, right? 86, 85, 84, okay, 81. Okay, I'm kind of not, I'm a little bit confused here. Maybe it's going down, but then it goes up. But it could be a bug, who knows, or maybe I'm not understanding it right. You have sort by added order. So when they were added, sort by machine age. Okay, this is right now. I think this is the right. So sort by machine age. Now it looks correct. So you see 78 to 87. This looks correct. Yeah, 80, 81, 82, 85, 86, 87. Yeah, so that looks good, right? So that's interesting one there. Sort by, is this alphabet? A through Z, okay. A through Z. Sort by added order. So I think this is when they were added to the game. But this is a cool one. My machine age. You can see the current
Pool
table.
champion retro.
Oh, look at. Okay, so let me go back here. Let me go back to tables. I just pressed escape to go back. So I wanted to show you. Okay, so we're still on the tables tab. So the current table. I think, what is it?
Pool champion
Pool
retro.
Okay. Random table. Okay. Random table selector. Okay. So in this tables tab, you have a random table selector. Any table, game mode, physics. Okay. Start immediate, intermediate, immediate. Favorite table, played before, not played. Solid state, electro, retro, remake, deluxe. So this is cool, actually. This random, because sometimes you open the game, you don't know what game to play or what table. So you do this one. Let's do not played
Granada
before.
retro.
Okay, so because the system was reset and everything was reset, it's gonna say you haven't played this before, even though you probably have. But this is just like an example, right? Return to table selection. Okay, so you can go back this way as well. So, say, okay, I want to make a video today on YouTube. What am I going to do? I want to do, let's do chaos. Any table, game mode. Oh, wow. So it just starts you immediately, like it said. Okay. That's pretty cool. I mean, let's go back to tables. So, exit and restart. No, I want to exit. I want to go back to table. Call attendant. No, that's not what I do. So I'm getting used to this as well. I want to go back to return to table selection. Okay, so I want to return there. So I was here at the random table. So that's what I chose, right? Chooses any table randomly, game mode, physics. This would be if I had a favorite, which I don't, so it's not doing anything. Played before. Viking, which I made a video for, so it's working because I did play Viking. That was the most recent one. Turn a table, not played. That's gonna be a lot. Solid state, EM, retro, remake, deluxe, postal award. So remake table,
Farfalla remake.
So these are just like it's choosing. Remember, it's a random table selector. So then it also shows you tables that you might like. So you got Farfalla remake, Farfalla the solid state. This one I believe is the deluxe. No, the retro version. This is the deluxe version. Okay, so that's pretty cool. But I'm returning to table selection, so we saw that, right? And you have these three options for all these options on the left, right? For you have these sorting options, current and random for all these. For retro, random table menu, right? So played before.
Stars Phoenix.
Right, so this was Stars Phoenix. Yeah, this is the new one. I think this is the newest one, or one of the original one. No, this is the newest one here. This is the original, based on this picture here. I'm gonna return, but you can kind of get the idea already, right? So we're gonna move on to the next tab here. So multiplayer. So it looks like there are no lobbies open right now. Why not create one and invite your friends? So this one will be, if you want to host a online multiplayer where people can watch you in real time. I'm gonna skip this, but this is how you would do it. You'd create a lobby. Looks like there's pages here, but we're gonna skip this for now. Okay, let's move on to tournaments. So this is the new thing that was added with the server-based system. You have your monthly tournament, weekly, and daily. So there's something for you to play, throughout each interval here. So here we can see the monthly tournament ends, I think, what is that? 9 days? It says end date, yeah, 9:30, right? It says timer, the mode, the physics are arcade, 3 balls. You get 5 attempts, and you just click here to join. Same with weekly, end date, attempts remaining, and daily. So you got 3 different tournaments. Here's a little info tab. All right. So this is about starting your tournaments. Right, here's a tournament. So here it talks about the monthly tournament. So by playing and reaching a certain rank, you're going to get some XP. And if you don't have the table, you'll get 2 free tries. But if you own the table, you'll get 5 attempts for monthly tournaments. And you can see here how many coins you can earn for where you rank. Same thing, sort of different with weekly. 4 attempts if you own it, 1 attempt for if you don't. So we get 1 free try. Daily, 3 attempts if you own the table. If you don't, you get 1 free try. And you can still earn coins and experience. So this is cool because Zaccaria is giving people who don't have these tables to still participate, earn XP, and play the table. And then here's the custom tournament. So you can make your settings here. So that's the info tab. Here are the custom tournaments. So you can only have, so far as of this update, you can only have a max total of 9 tournaments for these custom, which may sound a little limiting right now. But keep in mind that this server-based system was built from scratch and is entirely from Magic Pixels. So it's, I don't believe it's like a third-party like server system, or so, I don't know. But you can only have 9, but still, that's pretty cool. I mean, the fact that you can even have these, right? So here you can see the table. You can see how many players are in it right now. You can see how many attempts you have. You can see the end date. So 9/22, 9/22. And then if you want to create one, you do it here. You click here, right? So create custom tournament. You got to use 100 coins. So okay. So here, if I wanted to create a tournament, total attempts, right? So you can make it unlimited, kind of like Pinball Effects. Ball count. I think Wezzy was suggesting that there be a 1 ball count. I think that would be a good idea. You can adjust physics, arcade simulation, or even custom. That's interesting. Table selection. You can do the, select from any table, I believe. Deluxe. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I need to go back here. So I'll go back. I need to go back to tournaments. So hold up now. How do I? Okay, so this is kind of some of the things that you might run into is, after clicking on something, you might not be sure how to go back. Back. Okay, so I'm having a little. And the editor, I mean, for the most part, it is intuitive, but as you can see there, when I was trying to, because I think what's happening is it thinks I'm creating a tournament right now. So it wants me to choose a tournament. I think that's what's going on here. So where is that clown one? Yeah, okay. So this is what's happening. It wants me to select a table, right? So I had to choose. You can't just go back. But if I wanted to create it, I could, but it's not highlighted. So I cancel. You can see 100 coins. But that's basically the tournaments in a nutshell. History, let's see here. So history, it looks like these are ones that have already ended. 9/21, what's today, the 21st? Yeah, so these are already over. 9/20. I did play in one of these. I can't remember which one it was. What was it, soccer? No, was it? I think, let's visit here. Okay, so I did play this one, I think. Yeah, I did play this one. So it's like a history I've already finished. So it shows you who created it, what the table was, the type, the physics, and I did play this because here's my score. So I came in third here. Shows the person who came in first. It shows you the date that I got it. So I got the 19th. Oh, there's UTD. Shout out to UTD. Max velocity. And I think this is just cycling through every table. There's midnight. I think that's Wezzy. Yeah, that is Wezzy. Pretty sure. So you go back here. So this is the one I played, right? It looks like you even have avatars, which are pretty cool. Shows you the platform. Okay. So this would be a next page if there were more than one page, 1 out of 1. So that's pretty much the tournament page in a nutshell. Let's move on to quests. So only successful game count. Finish your pinball games are in progress. Quests are randomly selected at the end of the countdown. Some quests need extra DLC to complete. Okay, so you have daily quest. You got 2 hours to do this. You have weekly and monthly. And it shows you your XP for completing them and your progress bar. So a daily quest here is the boxing club. Score at least, 13 million points on the boxing club using 5 balls. So if I just click
Boxing club.
if I just click it, I can start this quest. Right? That's pretty neat. Okay, so we'll go back to... So you just click on them, right? That's awesome. So you have things to progress towards. And I was talking to Midnight, aka Wes, and I think the max level is 100. So you see here on the top right your IGN, your rank on a random table, I think, which is really cool. Your level, your coins, and your avatar. But let's move on to the Magic Market. So this is entirely new as well. So you can purchase items with Magic coins you earn from playing tournaments. And also, I don't know if Magic coins are separate from these other coins. But I think you have to get them from playing in tournaments, right? So you have the gold symbol here, MC Magic coins. So they could be different. So you might have 2 different types of currencies. But these items rotate. So 9 days, 1 hour. But you can buy different things for your virtual room. Ball skin, figures, stickers, floor grid, button skins, couches. So this looks cool, but it says you do not have enough coins. Earn more coins by joining daily, weekly, monthly, or custom tournaments. So there is, important to note, there is no microtransactions, which a lot of you guys were wondering. So you just have to play, you know, the tournaments to get these coins. This is cool though. And I'm trying to see. I think this one has like a blue border. These are green, so it must go by rarity or price. But you just have to play, right? So there's no microtransactions. So let's go to the store page. The store page is, I think, if you click it, it redirects you to the Steam. But you can see here, Platinum Pack, Gold Pack, Starter Pack, Expert, Starter Pack Plus, VR Starter Pack. So yeah, it just takes you back to the Steam page. Those are the bundles. And I think if you wanted to buy like a table separately, you just scroll down the list and you just click it, right? And it would show you how much it cost. So you have options to buy the tables by themselves or, get the packs. So it's just the store page. Nothing new there. But I don't believe they had this before. Now is the customization tab. There's a lot here. So I don't know if I'm going to go through all of them, but let's see here. Arcade skin. Okay, so this is the arcade skin on this machine, right? So you got 3 here to choose from, right? So we're in the room right now. And this is just the room, right? So figures, right? So these are the things that you can put. Think of it like the virtual room in Pinball Effects, kind of how you can customize it. So I don't have any right now, but I could buy some at the Magic Market. Decorations. Here I have some already, so I could change it to books or toys. That's neat. Floor. I need to get new flooring. I need to upgrade my pad. So this is something also that's entirely up to you. You don't have to do this stuff, but there's some people that are really interested in this stuff. I am not one of those, but honestly now with the Magic Market, I feel like I want to collect coins and, get some of these new things so that my room looks better, right? Couches, cushion. So it goes really in depth here. Look at that. Pictures even. Wow, that's awesome. I like this. Oh, so like here's the rarity type. This is legendary. This is rare. So you have different rarity types. Floor mat. I only got 1, so I'll get more, hopefully. The mat. That's pretty neat. Dresser. I got 1. Toys. Oh, I can add. Oh, look at like a little drone. That's neat. Left sticker. Oh wow! Okay, I like this. So you can put a sticker on the glass. That's awesome. I like that one. These are legendary. That looks awesome. Same thing on the right. Legendary. Sticker on cabinet. Right? Or none. Sticker on dresser. I like that one. Cup holder. So it goes really in depth here. I mean, oh my gosh. This is cool because actually a lot of modern pinball machines have cup holders. I'm going to keep it like that. I like that, right? Yeah, I drink a lot, so here's soda. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to keep it like that, right? And we're still in the customization tab here. So let's go to atmosphere, room lights. Okay, so room lights. Let's see, we want it maybe green. Done. bulb color, saturation. This is the room bulb. Ambient brightness, you want it brighter. Dimmer, background reflection, bulb brightness. And those are just the room lights. Weather, right? I like nighttime a little bit. Here's the panorama. And so this is outside of your room. So I think there'll be different ones as well. I just have one right now. Air pollution. Dust on or off. You can see the little dust particles floating. Off, okay. So ball and table. So this is kind of like the table. So this is only going to apply to this table here. But you have the LED color type. So pretty much what you had before. Default lamp intensity, lamp flickering, lamp discharge. So we've seen this before. Flipper rubber color. Blue maybe. Oh wait, what is it? Blue, right? It's weird. Ball, you have different ball skins here. Look at this. Basketball, 8-ball, magic pinball. This is awesome. Look at all these ball skins. A VR ball. Look at that. It looks cool. Now we need a Wilson from the movie Castaway. Right. You have ball settings, ball light, ball reflection. So the ball can basically glow if you have large or small or normal. Oh, the highlight. Okay, so you have like a ball trail, I think that's what that is. The inside metal. Where is this? Oh, inside metal of the room. Looks what's changing. Side rails. Okay, this is cool. Black or white. And I'm thinking now you can get more from the marketplace with the coins, and I'm just thinking there could be some really nice ones. Right now I only have 2. Lockdown bar. Oh, this is awesome. That is cool. So I'm interested in these things. Table legs even. Look at that. Like a brimstone. I like that one. We've seen this before. Wow, that's a worn table. Yeah, see when you upgrade the worn table, it looks like rust is covering it. That's pretty good. Playfield reflection. So you can see that if the playfield's been played on, the images are scratched. Playfield dirt. Love that. What's this one? Rubber color. Inside cabinet. Oh, clean mirror blades. Painted. Dirty. Oh, man. Painted mirror. Clean. I like the clean look. Wow, okay. Back box. You can change the LCD effect. Direct drive or carry over. Right? I think one of them is more realistic. Font style. Button skin for the table. Look at this. You can see how it's all dinged up, right? Ooh, the glass. Okay, look at this. Oh, man. This is kind of big, actually. This one here. The glass, like, You can have so many glass types. Clean makes the table look like you can. Wow, it looks awesome. You can have it turned off. Dirty makes it a little dirty scratches. I like clean. See if you have the glass off. You can see the table a lot better. But if you want realistic, look at that. Glass color. Default copy. So if you press this copy button, it's going to use the settings on all tables. So be careful of that. So we'll move on to physics. And, we've had these things before. You have your own options. Flipper physics, the force, tap pass, the gap. And remember, when you change your physics, it has a different leaderboard. Ball friction, elasticity, slingshot strength, the playfield tilt, bumper force, okay, plunger force, the nudge strength. A lot of people have talked to me about nudging, right, and how sensitive they want it to be. So that's here, but you have to have your own. It's going to be a separate leaderboard, which makes sense, right? Let's move on to camera now. So camera, you have different options, presets. See, so positions, view, static, extended view, field of view. Here's field of view. So field of view, you can see more. Position. Oh, okay. Bottom look direction. So this is actually really neat. Okay, this is like huge. Okay, so bottom right, I want to show more up top. I want to show. Wow, that is actually really neat. With this, you can see the back glass too in desktop mode. This is okay. Wow. So I kind of, it's like a full single screen mode, I guess you could say, on VPX. Bottom look. Yeah, I like that. We already did this. View, extended view, off. Static view on, off. Static view. Field of view, tracking. So how fast, it explains it here. Default. Profile, here's your profile avatar, right? You can have, this one is the one I have right now. You can have a different color. So the color you can change. You have a border on here, different borders. Wow, I like that. You have a lot of borders actually. Ooh, the city lights look cool. Keep it like that. And so that's everything. That's the profile, right? So we looked at the customization tab, which has a lot of options below it. Let's move to the options tab. Okay, so the options tab is just your general settings, language. All right, so I don't want to online mode, you can turn it on or off. Unit system, do you want to show your FPS, frames per second? Your startup table can be a surprise. Shows you a preview. Look, it shows you how much VRAM you're using. Last played, scroll bar speed, date and time, notification, in-game UI, fade, minimal, medium, small, texture, blur and texture, score and leaderboard, right top, comma or dot, real-time rank, top 100, top 100, top 10,000, screen display, monitor, resolution, refresh rate. Okay, oh, landscape. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta go back. I'm getting confused now. But you have a screen orientation there, VSync, frame rate limit, unlimited, scaling, demo mode, burn-in protection, graphics. These are things that, you know, you might want to ray tracing. You know, you want ray tracing, light quality, ultra is the highest. Monitor, background scheme, bloom. So you can look at that. Sound is pretty self-explanatory. Keyboard, I think, is where you can make your own key bindings, right? So if I want to do left shift, if I want to make it A, yeah. So it's pretty self-explanatory there. Controller support, controller vibration, cabinet. If you're in a cabinet, if you're using a cabinet, VR. So that's all the options there. A lot of things to look at. Info tab, a little history of Zaccaria. Shows you, I think, their X page, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, TikTok, which is cool. I think even Wezzy's name is in here. You can see the programmers. That's really neat. So you have your own page of history. You can see who made the music, the UI and UX development, table scripting. Photo, okay, so photo now is just your kind of free cam, fly cam. So you can see where I've edited. You can look around your room, see the changes that I made. And then this is just your, where you see your name and your level 1, almost level 2. And your random placement scores. Also in the middle, you have different tips. Did you know Bronze Pack gives you access to extra customization options? So you see your tips there. So we've gone through all the tabs: news, tables, multiplayer, tournaments, quests, magic market, store, customization options, info, and photo. And you know, everything I've shown, pretty much gone through everything. I didn't want to make this video too long because I could have made it a lot longer, but I just wanted to go over everything, and I think it'll take some time to get used to, but I think it's pretty user-friendly and intuitive. And one thing I like is what I think I agree with a lot, with what I think pretty much describes the developers at Zaccaria. And it says here, we believe that community retention, respect for players, and shared experiences are far more important than any short-term revenue. And so I think that's true because if they were, if the developers were done, they would have, maybe abandoned the game years ago, right? Or never touched it again. But you can see they're making updates, they're listening to player feedback, and they're adding features, new features, like tournaments, which I think a lot of people wanted. And it'll be fun to do. So I give credit to Zaccaria, and I look forward to what this game has to offer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.